right, man. Let's talk about the Lions. One weakness that nobody talking about, but it seemed like I don't watch too many other Detroit content creators, to be honest. I just don't. But hey, shout out to Michael Mike. That's my guy though. But Man Beats More. Shout out to him. There's a couple good ones out there. And I ain't saying if I don't or name you, listen to you. I'm not saying you're not a good content creator. Just don't listen to everybody. But I think everybody contributes something different. So that's why you can never get mad at another content creator. I think it's in YouTube in general. You know, everybody provides something that nobody else can provide. Just like in life, nobody can be you better than you. But speed, defensively, the speed is what's really irritating me. And that continues to be a problem versus mobile quarterbacks. And once you start going over the league, over half the league is mobile quarterbacks. You know, Caleb Williams, he ain't Justin Fields, but he mobile. Jordan Love, you know, he ain't, Michael Vick, but he mobile. We don't know what the Vikings gonna do. I think they signed Sam Darnold, but I assume they probably gonna try to take a J.J. McCarthy. You know, he fairly mobile, but I'm not gonna count them. You go to the NFC South, you look at Baker. I'm not gonna, he's not immobile, but he's mobile. I mean, not gonna count him. Bryce Young can, he could be pretty mobile. I think he got a raw deal. I think everybody jumping on him. He in a bad situation, And then Derek Carr, kind of same thing as Baker Mayfield. But I mean, that is what it is. Kirk Cousins, he ain't mobile down there. We know that. So you said Saints, Panthers, Falcons. Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Panthers, Falcons, Tampa. So that's it right there. And then you continue to roll over to NFC East. I mean, Dak's pretty mobile, even after the ankle. Jalen's mobile. Vanilla Vic, Daniel Jones mobile. Yeah, he is mobile. We don't know what Washington gonna do, so we gotta wait to see. Stafford kind of in the same vein as Baker and as Derek Carr. Kyler, I mean, come on, we know he mobile. Geno, I mean, he's he's the most mobilest, but we kind of say, okay, Geno mobile, okay. He kind of more in the Stafford range, in my opinion, but hey, we just give him a little boost. And then who else you got over there? Purdy. He's kind of that Stafford, Derek Carr, Baker. So that's 8 out of 12 players just in the NFC alone that you can consider mobile quarterbacks, and about 3 or 4, some people might even say more. So half your conference is mobile quarterbacks. So they gotta get some speed, man. And when you look around their secondary, ain't nobody running 4-3. You look around their linebacker core, they got some solid athletes. Jack, Barnes, Rodrigo, Anzalone, they all pretty solid. Look across the front seven, only elite athlete on the defense at their position maybe is Aiden Hutchinson. Outside of that, for their size, it's Lee McNeil. There's not another elite option. Outside of Marcus Davenport when he's healthy, there's not another elite option out there. They're still slow as molasses. You know what I'm saying? So they have to get better with speed and athleticism. I know it ain't everything, but you need Nate Wiggins. You need a Chop Robinson. You need both of somebody like that. You need guys that literally can run. Isaiah Simmons will be a nice underrated pickup. A guy, I know he don't have a position, but that kind of messed him up. Oh, he play this, play that. You've put him out there at a position, you let him thrive. If he gonna rush the passer, if he gonna be a linebacker, if he gonna cover tight ends, you gonna use him as a blitzer. I mean, that'd be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To use him as a blitzer. And F.A. Melifonwu is one of the best blitzers, that we've seen. The way he's able to hide the blitz and imagine you got Isaiah Simmons out there. That's a phone call that I'm willing to make. And sit down with the kid and see what he does best, break down the film, and that's what you want him to do. That's one thing Belichick is good at. Belichick is good at, hey, what do you do best, what you don't do? We only going to put you in a position to do what you do best. So if that's going out there sacking the quarterback, if that's going out there covering, if that's going out there being a blitzer, the Lions need as many elite athletes as they can get. If that's spying to Justin Fields, if that's, that's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. So that speed aspect of it, they need to be going out there trying to get elite athletes. Davenport was okay, cool. But, because he ain't never healthy. So they need to be going out there finding guys that legitimately can run. And finding ways to use them. And that's the problem. They don't have guys offensively. they're explosive. I mean, you talking about Ragnar being one of the more athletic centers, Panisa Will being one of the more athletic tackles. You know, when you start Jahmyr Gibbs, superior athletic, Jamison Williams, a great athlete, Sam Laporta, a great athlete for his position, Amon-Ra St. Brown, great athlete for his position, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Antoine Green, great athletes at their position, Khalif Raymond, a great athlete at what he do. You go on defense, you name them. Only ones you can say is athletic was they safeties. Because you got a corner playing safety in Melifonwu, and Kirby Joseph's pretty good for his, but you know, Melifonwu and Aiden Hutchinson might be the two only superior athletes defensively that's starting at their position. And for their size, you can throw a Liam McNeil in there, but offensively, you named about 5 or 6, 7 guys that I can think of. Think about that for a minute. You talk about Brock Wright, you know, if they bring him back, they brought back Zelstra. He's really good athlete. We have about 7, 8, 9 guys on that offense. Defensively, 1 or 2. You want to throw Davenport in there? 3, maybe 3. James Houston 4, maybe. But some of those is debatable. Some of them guys ain't gonna be starters. So where is you gonna get your juice from? This is why they struggle with tackling and Lamar Jackson's. You got nobody. This is why, he could have had a sack there. You don't have the guy out there. You got guys like Kaminsky who got a motor. You don't have the elite athletes on that on that defense. Difference between him turning that corner and getting 7 yards, or you know, doing a touchdown, and you gotta get, you know, Isaiah Simmons should be a phone call they should be making, bro. You know what I'm saying? They should be finding ways to get Chop Robinson, Nate Wiggins, guys like that in the draft that can literally run. And obviously they got to be able to play football, but you need guys that are athletes. That split second, that's the difference between a sack, a turnover, and that could be a touchdown. Look no further than Derek Barnes' sack on Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. You wouldn't even be in that. You would have won that game had he not messed up. And I ain't blaming him. I mean, I understand the rules make you more hesitant, but their lack of speed defensively in elite athletes is troubling. And that's something that it just not seem like they willing to fix. You know? So that's some issue that nobody's talking about. Everybody's silent on. It's a silent issue. But hey, it is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google, or just Spotify and Anchor. Excuse me. They're getting rid of Google Podcasts, by the way. So I think March 30th is his last day. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Like I said, follow me everywhere, doing some good work on Facebook. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.